All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And I want to say thanks for everyone who's also watching this recording. I'm excited to chat with everyone tonight because our theme is Mother's Day, which is fun because this will be my first year participating and Alexa's as well. Because it is crazy that you don't realize like how awesome moms are until you become a mom. Because it's like once you go through everything, it's like, whoa, I have so much respect for all of the moms in the world because sometimes it is crazy. But what we're going to talk about today is just these different moms, all in different seasons of our life. And what we have all found in common or all agreed in common is something that we incorporated into our lives to help our families become healthier. And what that is it's called Juice Plus. I'm just going to jump right into it. We all decided to incorporate this into our life for many different reasons and many different phases. But the common ground between it all is that we're trying to have our families be healthier and get as much good in as possible. And I'll share for me, I just welcomed in a baby who's 4 months and a little bit more. And I can say through my journey of pregnancy, holy moly, I definitely am very, very happy that I had Juice Plus in my life because my pregnancy eating wasn't the best. And also breastfeeding, oh my goodness, the cravings you have when you're breastfeeding. I was so thankful to get good nutrition in, because what we don't realize, and maybe we do realize as moms, is one, we're responsible for the food in our family most of the time. And we actually need 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And it's like, who gets that? I know it's almost impossible to cook more than once a day in my house right now. And surely I'm not getting as much good whole food as I would like on a daily basis. And so we take Juice Plus just to bridge that gap, to get more of that good nutrition in on the days that it's not getting done naturally or through food, because Juice Plus is food. It is food in a capsule, which is really cool. It's like, a lot of times you'll see maybe people taking plant powders or like those greens. Think of something different with Juice Plus, because there's a lot of different things out there. And one of the reasons that we love Juice Plus so much is because it's 30 different fruits and vegetables, juice dried and put into a capsule. And the power of the capsule is because when it's not in the capsule, what happens is it can be oxidized, it can be hit by air. And a lot of times when hit by air, it loses its value. It loses that dense nutrition. So I love that it's in a capsule. And I take it every single day. And actually right now I'm still taking double because of breastfeeding. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce my friend Alexa. So she's a few months behind me. Alexa, you just had a baby how long ago?
2.5 months, almost three, so about 2 months behind you.
Yes. Okay. And tell us a little of your life, of who you are.
Oh my gosh. I am 24, almost 25. I actually get to celebrate my birthday with Mother's Day, which is kind of fun. Um, but 25 years old, I am a mom to a 2.5-month-old. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. Otherwise, stay-at-home mom. I love the gym. I love tennis. I'm a very outdoorsy person, very like natural health person. So that's why Juice Plus aligns perfectly with my family and my life. But yeah, very
Yeah.
summarized me.
Yeah. Well, why don't you share why taking the Juice Plus product made sense for your family?
For sure. So I've been taking Juice Plus for 5 years. So it's been a part of my life for a while and way before I even thought about starting a family. But I think that's even better because that helped me build a foundation as to loving this product so much. And now with where I'm at, I actually go back to about a year ago. I actually went on a full carnivore diet, which I know is a little different. I decided to go full elimination diet, but I knew I still wanted to take Juice Plus because I wanted the bioavailable nutrients from fruits, veggies, berries, and the omegas, of course, just to regulate me, my hormones, everything. Because I knew with where I'm at in life, if I wanted to start a family, I wanted my hormones to be in a perfect place or at least a pretty good place. And I just wanted to have a good foundation for me. And then, of course, my fiance as well, he's been taking it ever since we started dating. But then knowing that throughout the pregnancy and now with our Althea, she receives all the nutrients from Juice Plus through pregnancy, of course, while I was taking it. and now through breastfeeding, just because it's bioavailable, which has been the biggest thing for me is the bioavailability of it. I can't tell you other vitamins, supplements out there that are as good quality and bioavailable as Juice Plus is. And that's why it's so important to us, is because I know it works. I know it gets into our bloodstream, not just mine, but Conrad's as well. And I know what Althea is receiving it, and then she's getting it in her bloodstream. So it's just this generational thing that's going to help us and her for the long run as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I love that, because the thing is, it's like there's so many different diets in the world that people eat different styles. And no matter what, Juice Plus is beneficial because, one, it's just those micronutrients. So there's not calories or carbs or any of that. And it fits in every person's diet. Another thing, yeah, the bioavailability. I had a friend the other day. They're like, yeah, I'm taking this multivitamin. And they're like, man, I don't know about it. And I was like, yeah, do you know if they have any research that it actually gets into your bloodstream? And they're like, I have no idea. And I was like, well, probably not. I mean, if there's not research or if there's not, science, we really have no idea if what we're taking is just going straight to our peak. So that's one thing that I love about Juice Plus, is that we know is going into our body and doing stuff. Okay, so we made a joke before y'all got on that me and Alexa look like new moms. And then we have Jacqueline, our more much more seasoned mom, who looks like she is thriving in motherhood. She actually has an event today. But Jacqueline, how many kids do you have, if you can unmute and tell us?
I have 4 children.
Okay, and how old are they?
9, 7, 4, and almost 2.
Okay, very good. And maybe a little about you, like your past work life or anything you'd like to share.
Okay, yeah. I was a teacher for almost 10 years and loved what I did. And it wasn't until, it was until COVID year, which was already a rough year for everybody. And some of you may have already heard the story. But my oldest, my 9-year-old, who had just turned 6 at the time, it was year 2020. So he just turned 6 and 3 days later was diagnosed with cancer. So it was a big change in our life, and we were sent off to Memphis immediately to St. Jude, and he was treated there. He actually just finished treatment in August. So 3 years of 3 years of this journey for us, and a new baby in the mix of that, surprise child. So but everyone who knows me, I've always been health conscious. And so it was such a shocker for us as a family, and people around me, like, oh my gosh, like, you are the healthiest person, and for your family and for your son to get cancer. So it's something unexpected. But while we were there, I was so grateful because I didn't know this, but I had heard of Juice Plus. My sister-in-law has been on it for years. And when we were in Memphis at St. Jude, when he was first diagnosed, the St. Jude Marathon comes around. It's every December, and he was diagnosed in October. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping. But and he was diagnosed in October. December was the marathon, and they had the St. Jude banners for the marathon everywhere. And the title sponsor, big on the banners, Juice Plus. And immediately I called up my sister-in-law. I was like, okay, how do I get my hands on this? I need our whole family to be on it. I need us to be as healthy as we can be, and as healthy, so my son can be healthy so we can be healthy for him. So, and as a mom, I know all of you can relate to that. You want everyone in your household to be healthy, yourself, but sometimes that becomes the back burner. But most importantly, you want your children to be as healthy as they can be. And with him battling cancer, I knew if I could get something, healthy for him, this was it. We've already discussed all the incredible pros of Juice Plus, and it's a no-brainer. The research shows it. I knew it was something that he needed to be on, that we needed to be on as a family. Fast forward, we're still on it. We're all on it. We take more of it now. They're on the berries as well. He still battles like sinus stuff, and I have to say his allergies is not as bad. He used to be on allergy shots pre cancer, and he is not on allergy shots as of now, and I'm hoping we can, that Juice Plus can keep on with that and helping him stay strong. And yeah, so he's doing well. We're doing well. I feel like we're not as sick as we once were, even though we were still healthy. We weren't getting the variety, like you said, over 30 fruits and vegetables every single day. So yeah, that's our
Wow.
story.
Wow, that's so amazing. Because I love this picture. I wish I would have been prepared to share it, but it basically shows what's all in Juice Plus. And some of the things is acerola cherry, apple, artichoke leaf, carrot, cabbage, pea, parsley, orange, raspberry, tomatoes, I can't even think of the word, spirulina, something, spinach, lemon peel, mango, prune, pomegranate, mushroom, elderberry. I mean, there's just so many things. I could go on. And it's like, imagine, you're in her position and you're fighting for your kid's life. You're there trying to do with everything. You think you're eating all that? Probably not. So it's like, even in the craziness of life, and maybe we don't all have a family member that is going through something like that. Hopefully, thank you, God. But when we have craziness in life and we are busy, it's like we can be assured that we are getting this every single day. And then I think about, like, does Juice Plus help with blah, blah, whatever? And I always will say, does Juice Plus help with, and then Google whatever you're curious about. A lot of our friends, maybe if they have some anxiety, and we say, does Juice Plus help with anxiety? This is my mom brain. Google, does eating more fruits and vegetables help with blank? Because people say, what does Juice Plus help with? It's fruits and vegetables. Google, does fruits and vegetables help with anxiety? It'll say yes. Does eating more fruits and vegetables help with bloating? It's going to say yes. Does eating more fruits and vegetables help with digestion? There's just so many things. Fruits and vegetables help with everything, because that's what we're supposed to be eating. There was this quote that said, like, if your doctor prescribes medicine before asking about your lifestyle and your diet, he's not a doctor, he's a drug dealer. Like, he's handing out medicine and stuff when it's like, we're supposed to be doing our diet and our lifestyle, and that is what's going to make us healthy, not anything else. Okay, next, moving over, Miss Kathy. So you're in a different season than me and Alexa, Jacqueline. So tell us, how many children do you have?
So I have 4 kids, but they are all adults, age 23 to 30. My oldest turned 30. So our whole dynamic is utterly different now. And just trying to even get us all together for a picture is challenging. But yeah, so I have older kids, and I had started the Juice Plus product back in about 5.5 years ago, because I wanted to maintain some health changes I had made in my own life. And that simple health hack, it really started to fuel my body. And y'all, in my mid-50s now, I feel like I have more energy than I did when I was a teenager, and certainly more energy than I did as a young mom, because at one point all my kids were in that 7 and under category. We were running the roads to soccer, to all kinds of practices and whatnot, but including going to the doctor all the time, sinus infections, this or that infection, just cold, allergies. And we were your typical sad American family as far as diet goes. We did the mac and cheese and the McDonald's and the chicken nuggets. And now that I've added it, I've got 2 of my adult kids that are taking the product, and it's just been such a life-changing thing for all of us. My youngest son, who is actually 23, he's a personal coach and very athletic. And he, being 23, he actually still qualifies to get free product from our company. So that's an incredible thing that has really helped fuel all of his activities. My daughter takes it, and it has really revolutionized her gut health. And she's like, Mom, I can't go a day without Juice Plus. And so she and the other son, they've both commented to me, man, we wished we'd have known about this when we were younger. So I am, in a good way, I suppose, jealous of you younger moms because y'all are doing it right and getting started. And I feel like it really would have changed our family dynamic with not only our health picture, but just our overall attitudes and how we felt doing the things that we do as a family.
Wow,
So
that's powerful. And that's a pretty tie of a bow tie for all of us. And that is something that Miss Kathy mentioned, was that from the age of, is it now 4 till what?
it's 4 till 26 or 5. I don't know if it ends on the day you turn 26 or through the year 26. I've never been 100% clear,
Yeah,
but he's
okay.
23. So it
Me
works for
neither.
him. So,
Something like that.
It is
yeah.
till the age of 20, when they turn 26.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. So now we know 4 to 26. They just changed it because it used to be 18. But anyway, that age group, when an adult orders, a child can actually take that for free, which is really cool because it's 2 for the price of 1. And you know, us moms like a deal. So what I decided to do when I started taking Juice Plus is simultaneously I decided that I wanted to partner with a company and share it with people. And I always say, when you know about something so good, why would you not share it? And I can say now that I'm a mom, I mean, this has never made more sense to me to share this product, because life gets crazy when you become a mom, especially in these early seasons, this early month, because it's hard to go back to work and you want to be home with the baby and it's just crazy. But working this as a, you know, a little side business, a little business, has been super cool because you could do it at home. You know, baby sleeping in your arms, you're on your phone, you're, answering text messages or posting on social media. And it has become a really cool thing. And just to share a little of our story, 6 years ago, I think, or maybe more, I don't know. But when Patrick and I, my husband, we partnered with the company way back when, way before we were even a couple, better yet, parents. And we have actually been able to turn this into a great income for our family by sharing it with others, because some people will partner just to get a discount on their product. Some people will partner to make a couple $100. Some people partner to make a couple thousand, and some people partner to build a full-time income so that both parents can be home with the kids and, have that type of lifestyle. So we all share for different reasons. And I think as moms, I think something that we all do, and even not moms, but we like to tell people when we find something good. Like, I will go shopping at Goodwill and I'm like, oh my God, can you believe I found this at Goodwill? It's $2. And it's like, you have to tell people, because it's like, you found something really good. Or one of my friends got me hooked on this really good Netflix show. And she told me, oh my gosh, you really have to watch this. It's so good. And it really is so good. It's Lost. It's like a super old Netflix show, but it's really good. So it's the same with Juice Plus. Why will we not share it when we believe it's done so well for our families and believe it can do the same for them? So Alexa, you've partnered so long ago. How long? Like what? You were right after me, like 5 years or something?
Yeah, 5 years. So I partner with the business, oh my gosh, when I started taking the product as well. So right at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe share why you did that, or
Yeah.
like how it's done for your life.
Totally. So I was in college at that point. So definitely life has changed since then. But now, as of again, the last year since getting pregnant, I am very fortunate to have a fiance who goes out to work 5 days a week and provides for our family. So it makes me get to stay home with our daughter and our dog as well, because he is just as much of a baby as she is. So being a stay-at-home mom has been so cool, so much fun, and tiring, and a lot of work, to say the least. So to have one, of course, a fiance who provides for the household has been amazing, to allow me to do this and allow me to do something I'm passionate about. And like you're saying, we love to share what we love. And Juice Plus is that. It's been that for 5 years for me. So to have partnered with the business and have already been partnered, it also allows me now to be so much more invested in it, since my pregnancy, being personally having a wonderful pregnancy, having a wonderful delivery, having a happy and healthy baby, and being able to share with a lot of my friends who are also wanting to get pregnant or wanting to start their family soon. It's been a great way to be like, well, I can tell you personally, I didn't have any morning sickness, thank God. And all these other things that made pregnancy enjoyable for me. I guess that's the best word I could use. And it's just something that I know in my generation, a lot of us could be missing, is fruits, veggies, and berries, just more nutrients that we just don't get in our food for so many reasons that I could nerd out about with all you guys. But getting to share something I love, like you mentioned, with the people around me nowadays and get to say even more because I am a mom and it just makes the conviction of what I do so much stronger. But at the same time, the little income allows me to stay home with my daughter and my puppy and just get to do what I want on my own terms, work out when she's napping, and just get to do me as a mom. I can go shopping in the middle of the day to get out of the house with her if I want to and not worry about it and know that each month I am getting paid as much as I am for as much as the work I do. I also know I can take a break if I need to because I have priorities as a newborn and a dog and myself as well, a family. I can take a break and know that it's not impacting me in any negative way. I don't have to do that clock in, clock out kind of vibe. I just get to do me. Like I said, do mom.
Yay. So awesome. I love to see it. So cool to watch your friends become moms. Okay, Jacqueline, how about you? Wait. There you go.
There we go. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm like blanking out of the question.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say maybe if you want to share about the business, why you decided to partner and what that's looked like for you.
Yes, okay. So I've been taking it, like I mentioned, our whole family's been taking it for 3 years now. And it was in January. I've been praying hard on what my purpose is anymore, as a mom, and my son's done with treatment. My baby is almost 2 now, I felt like, who am I? You kind of lose yourself as a mom and it's great being a mom, but I think all of you can relate. So I felt like I needed that purpose again. And do I go back to full-time teaching? I don't know how to do all this with 4 children at home. Oh my gosh, like it was just a lot of things, crossing my brain and praying hard on it. And chatting with Victoria one night at a Bible study, and she was like, Jacqueline, if you love it so much, like Juice Plus, why aren't you sharing it with others? At least cover the cost. I mean, my husband and I have been praying on what is our next chapter in our life look like? Finances, income, we need it. Our son is done. What do we do? It was just a lot of questions, a lot of worries, a lot of what's the next step? So when that took place, when Victoria mentioned that to me of why I'm not sharing it, if you love it so much and you could at least cover the cost, and I was like, oh my gosh, why am I not doing this? So immediately I partnered up and, I have, this has only been a few months and now I'm QSC and, I really look forward to getting more involved and sharing this product with others. Cause now that I have partnered with it, I see more of how fantastic the products are. And it's not just the capsules, it's everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want it all. And we've been on it, like a lot of the stuff that, the protein shakes, like everything, like there's just so many fantastic things about this company. And so anyways, I'm doing this and I've, to help a little more, I'm also, I'm going to be doing, working as a Mother's Day out, a pre-K part-time teacher. So at least I've got that, but I've also got Juice Plus that I'm going to continue to grow and share with others because everybody needs to be healthy. Everybody needs this in their life and I want to spread the word.
So proud. So good. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. And I know you have an event, so if you need to log off, go ahead.
Oh, no.
But she got in the car and I was like, oh my gosh, you make us look really bad.
I normally don't look like this.
Okay, Miss Kathy, I'm going to hand it over to you. So you've now been partnered for 3 years?
5 years, 2020.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2024. Okay, yeah, crazy. Wow. My whole life is like, time, what is that? Okay. So I'll love to hear because you started off as a customer. And I would love to hear why you are with the business.
So yeah, I was a customer for about 4 or 5 months and noticed so many positive changes. And when I was approached to join the business, it just made sense. And I said yes. As I've continued to take the product, and I'll just reiterate what I said earlier, I so wish we'd have known about this earlier in our lives and when my kids were growing up. But so when I made the decision to go ahead and partner with the company, I'm very busy. I have a full-time job. I'm a full-time musician. I've got a music studio with about 25 students on top of working full-time, and I play gigs, and so I am just always on the go. So, but I love the idea of being an entrepreneur, and I'm doing things to help people, and so it all kind of works together beautifully. So when I was considering about partnering with this company, there were several key reasons. The first was that since we had personally experienced the benefits of these products, that was just such an easy help hack. It's just like anything, like you were mentioning earlier. I want to tell people about a good song, a good book, a good store, a good event. And so it just made sense to share it because this has so affected our lifestyle and in a positive way. So it's just part of who we are. The next reason that I really am passionate about sharing it is I see so many families who are sick and they're hurting and they're struggling financially and they just can't get a leg up, and they're looking for solutions, and this company and this product offer both solutions for the health and for the business. And I truly believe that the paycheck that I get is reflecting how many people I'm helping with this good news of optimal health and an easy way to do this. The third reason is the product is best in class, backed by all the research. But just as the product is awesome, the company as a stable company. It's not a fly-by-night fad. They treat their partners well, their customers well. They do everything right, and they set us up for success. They give us all the tools. They make it very easy to work the business, and it's not complicated. And then the fourth and I guess final big reason, and these are not in any order because they're all important, but is the community in Juice Plus. It truly is a community. I've gotten to make some of my best friends over the course of being involved with this business and meet so many people and travel. And what's very interesting is that we don't compete. We're not all trying to have our own little pocket and be better than somebody else's pocket. So if I need help from one of my new friends in Texas, I can message them real quick. Hey, I liked your idea with this event. Can you help me do something similar? And everybody's willing to help and to serve and to give. And it's about community supporting each other, not only in the business, but in your own life journey. So that means the world in a place in our society now where everybody's so divided. This is a really awesome place that everybody gets to help each other. And I will just never stop taking Juice Plus, and I will never stop telling people about it. So it's just a privilege to be part of such a great product and community.
Wow, you have definitely been the one with wisdom here. Nice organized answer. I love it. You can tell your kids are out
That's
of the house.
because my memory, I don't know. It's
No,
nice
that's
to think
amazing.
about these things and to kind of think them through logically. So
Yes, no, that's amazing. We'll be like that one day, girls. Okay. But yeah, one thing I'll share to kind of close up is that being part of the business has actually helped me with the product, if that makes sense. So being part of the company and the community has helped my own health, because I know if I would have just been a customer, I wouldn't get on the Zooms, right? I wouldn't go on the events. I wouldn't do any of that. But being part of the business, I do go to the events and I do get on the Zooms, and I do feel like I need to hold myself accountable if I'm trying to help other people hold their self accountable. And it helps me be the best version of myself in doing that. And I know that I have better health because of being part of the business than just being with the product. So that's something that is really cool. But okay, well, just to close up, I want to thank everyone for joining, especially I think it looks like we've got all moms or future moms on here, which is so amazing. And I just have to say, I mean, I'm only 4 months in, but you are all amazing because this is hard. It's amazing. It's the best thing in the world, but golly, like moms are superheroes. It's like when we go to Patrick and I, my husband, we just went on our first trip, happened to be international, which was crazy. But it's like, gosh, the things you have to be prepared for, like, do you have snacks? Do you have this? Do you have, like, it's so crazy how much we have to prepare and organize. And then, okay, who's taking care of the house and who's taking, like, we're rock stars is all I can say. But I hope everyone has a wonderful Mother's Day this upcoming weekend. Give yourself a big hug and hopefully you get to see your kiddos. And I want to thank you all for being on and hopefully you want to join us. We'll see you next time.